Greetings, my name is Larona Belserwatana. I'm a student at the University of Davie, studying towards Bachelor of Arts in Tourism Management, and this presentation is all about strategic management using Air Botswana as a case study. And here is the brief review of the contents of the presentation. This piece of work examines and critically analyzes the strategic and non-strategic decisions of Air Botswana Corporation by highlighting the difference between business level strategy and corporate level strategy, and it also considers the role of trade-offs, risk and uncertainty in strategic decision making. Air Botswana was founded on the 2nd July 1972 to succeed two failed former National Airways and Botswana Airways Corporation. Their mission statement is being an airline of choice in the region that will also be able to deliver quality, high standard, world-class standard and efficient operation. It operates both domestic flights to other parts of Botswana as well as regional flights to other African destinations. The airline is based in the capital and is regular participant at meetings of International Air Transport Association, the governing body of the world aviation and other international industry forums. Air Botswana is one of the first corporations which was earmarked for privatization because the airline had been posting regular financial losses, which in a part was due to overstaffing, fuel inefficient fleet, increasing operational costs, inadequate management expertise, and an inability to retain and attract qualified pilots. Therefore, the government earmarked Air Botswana to be the first parastatals to be privatized. According to Richard Lynch, not all decisions made within an organization contribute equally to a strategy. A strategic decision can be distinguished from other types of decision in three ways. First, the magnitude. Strategic decisions are big decisions. They affect an entire organization or a large part of it, such as the whole division or a major function. Time scale. Strategic decisions set the direction for the organization over the medium to the long term. Commitment. Strategic decisions involve making choices and committing resources in a way that cannot be reversed cheaply or easily. This may mean investing large amounts of money in building or high-profile long-term marketing campaigns, or large amounts of management time in changing the way an organization operates. Air Botswana strategies. Air Botswana's management is navigating a new flight path to expansion with plans to replace its existing 8-strong fleet with a number of new aircraft over a 3-year period. And this is a strategic decision. If this type of aircraft fails in the marketplace, it will hit the organization's reputation as well as its financial security. Customers, banks, and shareholders may start to have doubts about the future of the company, which will affect the sales of their other products and also their ability to raise funds. So these are examples of long-term high commitment decisions. Air Botswana's strategy for improvement and growth has also involved an investment in new technology, and in recent months, 4 new software systems had been integrated, which have helped eradicate paperwork, wipe out manual system, and boost overall performance efficiency. And this is necessarily not a strategic decision because corporations like Air Botswana launch new technologies ranges all the time and are not surprised if some of them do not find favor with the customer. The failure of that one system is unlikely seriously to affect its profits or future viability. This is a short-term decision requiring commitment, therefore not a strategic decision. As a result of the Open Skies policy, Air Botswana has negotiated 21 and signed 8 bilateral air service agreements. Air Botswana's acquisition of new aircraft will enable it to expand into the SADC region and beyond. This will allow the national airline to forge alliances as well as compete with other international carriers. This is necessarily a strategic decision as Air Botswana will have to commit large sums of cash, and the decision will affect the airline over the long run. With the issue of the Open Skies policy, there is a major inherent risk as this could cause a loss of market share and erosion of revenue. Therefore, regular monitoring of competitors' activity and potential impact and rapid response in anticipation of and to changes is of utmost importance. Air Botswana has also entered into agreements with third-party service providers for services covering a significant proportion of its operation and cost base, and this is a strategic decision. corporate level versus business level strategy. Corporate level strategy is concerned with the overall scope of an organization and how value is added to the constituent business of the organization as a whole, while business level strategy is concerned about how the individual business should compete in their particular markets. Air Botswana's head office is located in Gaborone, Botswana, where it directs its national and regional operations. The corporate activity of its head office include the selection of business, the management and leadership of each business unit, the resource allocation to each business unit. Air Botswana's head office acts at the corporate level when it makes decisions across all various units. For example, new investment in technology and diversification issues into the new markets. This linking together of different activities to add value to users is the essence of business level strategy. In case of Air Botswana, the planes must be ready to fly at scheduled times with motivated, helpful and well-trained staff on board, serving palatable food in places which are as full as possible of fare-paying passengers. While business level strategy looks at choosing which users and organization it should serve and which services it should offer, the corporate level looks at which businesses to enter and exit and managing relationship between them. The role of risk in strategy. Winton states that one factor that distinguishes successful risk management from risk avoidance is making the right strategic commitments. When Air Botswana decided to launch a new technology and 4 new software systems which will help to eradicate paper, wipe out manual system and boost overall performance efficiency, they will commit cash, expertise and management time. They may need to build new specialized research and production facilities. If the technology concept is wrong, then this time and money is likely to have been wasted and another firm will have to take the market, which is the risk they will have to face eventually. The role of uncertainty in strategy. Since strategy is concerned with the future, the strategic context of the firm is always uncertain, although different firms face degree of uncertainty. As a first step to analyzing competitive strategy, a firm has to understand the source of the uncertainty it faces and some key characteristics of this uncertainty. Uncertainty arises from 4 different types of sources listed here in order of importance: demand structure, supply structure, competitors, and externalities. On the demand side, now with the open skies policy and new competitor flight tomorrow, we can conclude that Air Botswana's market size may be uncertain as now new players are free to enter the market. Also on the other side, for the competition, for the first time in Air Botswana's history, they have competition from another airline which is flying to Maui. And while this can be detrimental because Air Botswana has been monopolizing for so long and hence they are certain with their new rival. The role of trade-offs in strategy. Flexibility versus commitment. Flexibility may help Air Botswana to diminish risk, but on the other hand, failure to commit sufficient resources early enough may lead to markets be lost to more adventurous or committed players. Efficiency versus innovation. Innovation by Air Botswana can give big step gains in customer service or efficiency, but on the other hand, if a firm commits too much time and attention to refine its core competencies, it may overlook changes in the environment that makes them more worthless. Diversification versus focus. Too much reliance on one set of customers and markets by Air Botswana can render them vulnerable to their whims, but on the other hand, too widespread can leave each constituent business vulnerable to more focused competitors. And for the recommendations, Air Botswana should manage third-party service providers' performance and even set up a centralized procurement department that negotiates key contracts. As a first step to analyzing competitive strategy, a firm has to understand the sources of the uncertainty it faces and some key characteristics of this uncertainty. Air Botswana should weigh and evaluate how organizational changes strongly impacts individuals and how they are likely to react, as it can provide valuable insight into risks associated with resistance, non-acceptance, poor morale, fear, and possible turnover. The operational complexities inherent in the airline industry, together with highly regulated and commercial competitive environment of the airline industry, means exposure to a number of significant risks. Therefore, maintaining a focus on mitigating those risks is of utmost importance. With the issue of the open skies policy, there is a major inherent risk, as this could cause a loss of market share and erosion of revenue. Therefore, regular monitoring of competitors' activity and potential impact of any consolidation activity and rapid response in anticipation of and to changes is of utmost importance. And now for the conclusion. Not all decisions made within an organization contribute equally to its strategy. A strategic decision can be distinguished from other types of decision in three ways, which are its magnitude, time scale, and commitment. Corporate level strategy is concerned with the overall scope of an organization and how value is added to the constituent business of the organization as a whole, while business level strategy is concerned about how the individual businesses should compete in their particular market. The right level of strategic commitment and the degree of diversification or risk that is appropriate. Strategy is concerned with the future. The strategic context of the firm is always uncertain. Although different firms face different degrees of uncertainty, firms can face a trade-off between flexibility versus commitment, efficiency versus innovation, and diversification versus focus. And here are the references used for the presentation. Thank you and goodbye.